Hello, Dr. Sharon. Here's my speaking outline. Let's get started. Hey, you! Yeah, you. Thank you so much, because guess what? You're saving lives. How? Simply by staying home during this global pandemic and the stay-at-home order. I know, it's just that easy. So congratulations. My name is Dean Marlin, and I'm a graduating senior from St. Mary's University of Minnesota and also a former D3 athlete at the school as well. During my time at St. Mary's, I was on the soccer team for a year and also the track and field team for 4. So basically, I like running in a circle for fun. I did running events and jumping events and spent a lot of time with licensed coaches and expert athletic trainers. So I know the benefits of how physical activity can help you in your everyday life. Not just the life of an athlete, but for everyone. So our interesting circumstances right now show us that we have to be at home. That's just our order from the government. We have to be at home doing our part for everyone. So this has led to our lives becoming a little more stagnant, spending more time inside, wondering, what am I going to do with all my time? Well, I have a solution for you, and it's going to make your life better. You need to get 30 minutes of physical activity every single day, and it's a whole lot easier than you think. So the time we're currently living is an interesting one. While all of us are staying at home, it has created a new problem in our lives. This new problem is our newfound restlessness with being forced to stay at home and not go anywhere. Doesn't necessarily mean don't be outside, but you can't really go anywhere if it's not essential. So for us college students in our class, it's supposed to be the most exciting time in our lives. We're supposed to be going places, doing stuff with our friends, not being cooped up inside watching the world turn. But it's a necessary stroke of misfortune that our time at college has been cut short because we're helping flatten the curve. We're doing this for the people around us, not just ourselves. So everyone, let's flatten the curve and stay at home. Outside of the US, the lockdowns are actually helping. According to Caitlin O'Kane of CBS News in an article titled, "These countries have started flattening the curve," on April 6th of 2020, 3 of the hardest hit countries are actually seeing results from their lockdown: China, Italy, and Spain. According to O'Kane's article, Italy started their lockdown on May 9th. As early as May 29th, they began to see results. The curve starting to lower and eventually flatten. That's what they're talking about. So people are no longer coming into contact with each other and spreading the disease. It's also working the same way in China and Spain. So inside of the United States, it's working very similarly, especially in Michigan, one of the hardest hit states. Rebecca Clark, journalist for The Hill, in her article, "Whitmer Defends Stay-at-Home Order. We are seeing the curve start to flatten," on April 19th, 2020, quotes Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer that the Michigan stay-at-home order is working. It's flattening the curve. Less people are becoming infected. And it's the same way in Minnesota. While we aren't as hard hit, we still have less cases and less deaths than the state around us, even though we have a significantly higher population. A lot of people are feeling down and helpless at this time because it feels like our normal lives are gone. Well, I have a solution to get you up and moving and feeling better about yourselves. Physical activity, and at least 30 minutes a day. It's easier than you think. Performing at least 30 minutes of physical activity a day will not only make your physical body better, but also mentally and your immune system. Especially during a global pandemic with a virus, this is essential. Exercising is easier said than done. I know that. It's tough. But I'll give you the reasons why it's important. Studies from some of our world's most accredited individuals and universities have said that it's not just the physical benefits that come from exercising. According to a study done by Benjamin Greenwood and Monica Fleshman for the Journal of Exercise Science Sport Review in 2015, say that exercising can reduce stress levels in your body immediately. And also, continued exercise helps you deal with stress in the long term because of chemicals in our brain. Now, if that doesn't sound like a benefit, I don't know what is, and it's just from exercising. Another crucial study was set up by James E. Peterman and his team at the Mayo Clinic in a study called Development of Global Reference Standards for Directly Measured Cardiorespiratory Fitness, a report from the Fitness Registry and Importance of Exercise National Database, in February of 2020, so pretty recent. Cardiorespiratory fitness, it's a long word, it's a long title, basically means the more you're outside and doing things, being active in your life, getting your lungs moving, getting your body going, it's going to give you more resistance to fatal diseases in the future, like heart disease. So that's another benefit given to us by the Mayo Clinic. That's where they're working at. So according to Harvard Medical School, in the article, How Much Exercise Do You Need in 2009, the conclusions drawn by the Harvard Medical School say that everyone is different, but the general consensus is that you need at least 30 minutes of exercise every single day. So no matter your motivation or your starting point, everyone's going to be different with that, but the mean amount of time should be the same. And it'll help you clear your mental slate from being inside and staring at those screens all day. But Dean, during the lockdown, I can't go outside. I can't go to a gym. I can't go play an organized activity with my friends. Well, I'm not saying you need to. Physical activity and exercise can be anything. It can be your favorite activity even. I'm not saying you need to go become a marathon runner or Arnold Schwarzenegger. So you don't need that fancy equipment. Dean, look, this sounds great and all, but how will I actually do it? I don't like running or jogging outside. And, I don't want to spend all that time walking. It's just not me. Well then, my favorite skeptic, this part's for you. I just provided you with the big theories and fancy research about why exercising should be done at least 30 minutes every single day. Now, it's just as easy to fit this into your schedule during our stay-at-home order and every day after that, because it'll help you build a habit. So if you're serious about exercising like me, even though it might not look like it, technology can be a big help, especially the technology that we already have. Apps like Nike Run Club and Nike Training Club give you free exercises, free workouts, free coaching, free training, free motivation. What more could you need? They give you everything right there. All you have to do is hit play. And if I don't know how to do an exercise, it has someone showing me how to do it. It couldn't make it any more easier for you. Also, if you have a smartwatch, like me, I have a Garmin. A lot of people have Apple Watches, and they're also getting increasingly cheaper. They're a great way to help track your fitness, your heart rate, your miles, where you ran. It's great. This technology that we already have can benefit us every day when we're doing our physical activity like we need to. For those of you that don't want the intense workouts, the Harvard Medical School article had something for you too. With daily activities done for at least 30 minutes, that can count as exercise. This can be mowing the lawn, gardening, raking leaves, or even washing the car. So while we seem to be sitting at home watching the grass grow, maybe you should go cut it. That'll count as your 30 minutes of exercise for the day. And if it's cold outside, it's windy, it's rainy, you can be inside doing yoga, stretching, playing with your kids, playing with your younger siblings, your dog. I know my dog loves running around the house, and that's definitely an exercise for me. So now you have all the tools at your disposal to get exercising. But let me just wrap it up. So because of the pandemic, we're forced to stay at home due to the stay-at-home order. And we're feeling increasingly stagnant with our lives. It's tough to get out and do something. But with at least 30 minutes of exercise every day, it can help in a multitude of ways. And all of them are positive. It's easier than you think. Your favorite activity, normal clothes, a sweatshirt, shorts, t-shirt, my running shoes I was putting on, all of it can change your mental state, your physical state, and get you going, get you moving. So now, since I've given you all the resources and reasons you could possibly need, get out there, go do something. You owe it to yourself to be better with all this free time that we have, and go get some fresh air, dang it. So, me, you ask? Well, during this speech, I was getting on my running clothes. I'm out here in my garage. So come join me on a run. Thank you.